subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
So I went viral on Twitter again for saying that Beyonce's performance is propaganda. And I have two things to say about this whole situation. I don't give a fuck about them lyrics on Cowboy Carter. Because yes, this shit still is pro-America propaganda. She's essentially trying to reclaim the American flag for Black Americans. I want to ask you, what does American nationalism ever benefit the working class or Black people? Quickly. I don't care if I'm that friend that's too woke. I get the whole reclaiming of Black culture as we invented all this shit, especially country fucking music. On one hand, trying to critique America, and on the other hand, trying to infuse Black identity with pro-American images is a soulless critique of America as a whole, because you cannot critique America with more America in the same way you cannot critique capitalism with more capitalism. I know some people in the South have a different relationship with this flag, but when I see the American flag, I get fucking chills in real life. I've had too much racism associated with this flag. There is no saving this flag. To me, this shit stands for G-side, imperialism, and all the other fucking isms that we've been doing since the beginning of this fucking country. And y'all don't find the timing of this pro-American propaganda weird? Right in the middle of us building class consciousness for the first time? Right in the middle of a whole G-side that we are funding? Y'all don't find that suspicious? The same goes for Kendrick Lamar and any other Black artist cosplaying a revolutionary.
Yeah, shit, I got my mic muted. All right, let's get it. Let's get it popping. Where we at? All right. What's going on, man? We in here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It's time for that late night tap in with Tariq Nasheed, ladies and gentlemen, and we are in the building for the new year, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to do our thing. Glad to have everybody tuning in with us, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started for the New Year tap in, let me give some shout outs to some of the regulars. The Black Receipt in the building. I see Highland Homes in the building. I see Sexy D in the building. I see FBA Town Business in the building. I see Concerned Black American in the building. So many people. We're in here. I see this lovely sister, Peace and Peace, with the nice glistening forehead. I see you. Brother Seven in the building. I see you, fam. A lot of people in here. Yeah, and give me a retweet. Brother Delmont in the building. All right, give me a nice retweet. Renee Gray in the building. So we in here, man. Glad to have y'all in here doing the New Year tap in. Nikki the God, I see you, beloved. Old Dog in the building. Diavion in the building. Grinds TV, Sir Mike in the building. Trinity in the building. Man, the new year, new vibe, new energy, man. We got to come into the new year with new resolutions. We got to step into this thing with a whole new disposition. We got to leave all the old stuff in the last year. We got to come in the new year fresh. Brother McCall is in the building. Shout out to Brother McCall. I'm ready for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. I am ready. I got my own personal resolutions. First, I got to really get to grinding on a lot of these new films. Definitely Hidden Color 6. I want to start getting popping on that within the next couple of weeks so I don't keep procrastinating, because we got so much stuff going on. So we need to go ahead and get rocking with the new HC film. Got a new book that I want to write. A lot of people want me to write a book about the Majara spirit. So I've been writing on that. I need to finish it up. And just a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're going to go into the new year heavy. We're going to go in heavy. We're going to keep advocating for our lineage. We're going to go hard in the paint. We're going to get people codified so that we can be empowered. Another thing I want to do for the new year, I want to really build up a network nationwide, a foundation of Black Americans, professionals, thinkers, scholars, educators, laborers. I just really want to connect with as many people in the community across the country as possible so that we will know who's who and we can just start building things, getting things done, handling things as a nation, as a very unique and very exceptional ethnic group, which are foundational Black Americans. I want us to really walk into our power, ladies and gentlemen. I want us to walk into it. Family, did y'all see? I put up a tweet earlier today. It was some dude. This dude, I don't know where his background is from. I don't know. He looks like there's some non-FBA stuff going on in there. I don't know where this guy's from, but he did a video, like a little TikTok short, really complaining about Beyonce, talking about how Beyonce is a traitor and a sellout for being patriotic with her music, representing her foundational Black American heritage and her Americanness. So he was complaining, oh, Beyonce, oh, this is a sellout move. You don't show American nationalism. That's as bad as capitalism. This guy just went on a rant talking about Black people showing having American nationalism. So he criticized Beyonce for having the American flag, and he was like, yeah, that American flag, so much hate and so much oppression under that American flag. And Kendrick is bad too. Kendrick and these guys are running around here with this American nationalism. Oh, that's the wrong move. You shouldn't have the American flag has done so much to the Black people, has done so wrong. Black people shouldn't show American nationalism. Whoop-de-whoop, just went on and on and on. And the guy is in Sacramento, so that kills me. When people go into these rants about how we shouldn't recognize our nationalism, because we're dealing with white supremacy. White supremacy is globally. It's a global phenomenon. That doesn't change the fact that this is our culture here. We've curated much of American culture that comes from foundational Black Americans. We've allowed people to do the Jedi mind trick on us to make it seem like we're not supposed to embrace the things that we create or help create. And I think that's BS. There's a new day. We're going to embrace and acknowledge all the things that we had a hand in creating. The problem is we've been creating so much stuff, and because we are so creative as foundational Black Americans, we just freely give things away. And we say, okay, we'll create something else. So we'll give you this. We'll give you modern electricity. We'll give you the modern toilet. We'll give you modern refrigerated cars. We'll give you home security systems. We'll give you dry cleaning, which all of these things we created. We can create more. And that's fine that we are creative, but I want us to start reminding people and letting them know where a lot of this stuff comes from. We have to let people know where the culture is from. And American culture, and I'm talking about the greatness of American culture, is centered around foundational Black Americans. We have a footprint in it, or we are the root of it. I want that to be ingrained in everybody's minds. All the great things about American culture that comes from foundational Black Americans. We are not guests on our homeland. And we do not look at this place like immigrants do. And this guy who made that video, again, a lot of these people kind of hide their background. We have a lot of these people who are non-FBA who do a lot of this we, us, and our talk about what we shouldn't recognize. We shouldn't have national pride. We shouldn't fly the American flag. This looked bad on our ancestors. And then when you look in the background of these people, they're Caribbean or African, doing a lot of this we us talk. And I don't want people who are not of our lineage acting as spokespersons. That's not what it's going to be. You cannot speak for us, especially when you're trying to speak down on us recognizing our lineage. You ain't from the lineage. and you fled from yours just because you don't respect yours and you didn't stay to stand on lineage business, don't try to infuse that with us. Because what people do, they try to get us off of our lineage square so that they can come in and tether onto it. Family, this is what the movie Us was about. This is what the movie Us was about. These people will try to get to us and play the Jedi mind trick on us. Oh man, this country hates you, man. Man, y'all need to go to the motherland. Remember Rotimi? What I think that's his name, the rapper who was in the show Power. He was doing that interview talking about how great Africa was and how we all need to go to Africa. Yeah, man. When you over here in the US, man, you breathing in problems, man. You go over to Africa, you breathing freedom. Yeah, the air is fresh and you're just breathing good air and you got to get away from America. It's just problem. Okay, well, why the hell are you here? If we're breathing in so many problems. See, we let these folks play this little Jedi mind trick on us, and we ain't letting them do that no more. Because they'll sit up here and try to get us to go over there while they're like, okay, hell, I'm here now. Thanks, nigga. Let me get your spot. Let me start cosplaying as you now over here. You see? That's called ethnocide. And we're not going to let that happen. This is why it's very important for us to acknowledge our cultural contributions. The minute people start erasing your culture, that's the first step of ethnocide. That's the first step of them erasing your ass. See, when they want to get a group of people wiped out, commit a genocide, first you have to erase them culturally. You have to make them culturally insignificant. By doing that, you give all of their contributions to other people. This is why the dominant society will put the sloppy joes out here to sit up and talk about they created hip hop 50-50 and all of that nonsense. That's part of the erasure. That's not a flex. That's not a let's get together and have a black brown coalition. That's how they try to frame it as. It's not that. That's a hostile takeover. That's why we fought against that. We got to fight against all of that all across the board because that's the first step to an ethnocide. So we got to have our eyes and ears open all the time. A lot of folks in here already. We're going to get these calls in. Let me see what's on everybody's mind. Let's get in Yasmin. Oh, Yasmin, where'd you go? Miss Yasmin, hop in.
Hey Tariq, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. What's on your mind, beloved?
I just came in to say this. I was on a CC's channel tonight on YouTube, and a guy got on the panel, and he said that, and he's a white guy. He's from New York,
Hmm.
and he said that the identity of the woman. Remember the black woman that got set on fire by the immigrant.
Yeah.
He said that that it had been revealed that the woman was a black woman.
Yeah,
And
I'm getting so many different reports. They gave her name.
uh-huh.
It was I forget what it starts with the
It was he said her name was Darina Kwame.
something, yeah. And for some, the white supremacists, they be posting a lot of fake information because then
Mhm.
they had some white woman that they were posting her picture, an old picture of a woman in the 80s saying it was her. Then there was another post of a black woman saying it was her. So
Mhm.
I'm just not sure. We know the woman's name, but her exact identity is still up in the air because people are posting misinformation deliberately.
Right, right. Because I mean I didn't hear I didn't hear you say anything about it. So I said maybe him and his team is still doing research to really to find out who the woman really is. But when the guy he came up tonight and the content creator was like, "Are you sure? Like are you sure that's who it is? That it was a black woman?" And he was like, he was for sure like, yeah, it was a black woman and her that's her name, and of course she's black because her name is Doreen and all this whatever. So I was like, well, let me see if Tariq is gonna do a space tonight, so I could, throw it at him to see if, maybe him and his team could do some more research because I was looking it up and I didn't find anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still I'm still looking, but yeah, we got the name. The name sounds like the name of a black lady. But again, what's interesting, and the white supremacists, they've been posting AI images for the last couple of weeks actually of just fake victims. And I think they're doing that deliberately to flood the zone because yeah, the woman is named Debrina Kawam, and that don't sound like a white lady. That doesn't sound like a white lady's name. So it could possibly be a black woman. I'm just trying to make sure and get confirmation. Let me get my sister Nikki the God in the building. Nikki the God, what's up, beloved? Nikki, hop on, dear.
Hey, I have not posted anything about it because it has not been confirmed. All we saw was a picture of a black woman walking onto the subway. That could have been any black woman walking onto the subway. They're saying that the woman who was killed was homeless. The black woman who was walking onto the subway, her hair is very clean. I've spent a lot of time in New York, and a lot of the homeless people there, they're not the same type of, they have a certain look.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, me and Wani, we were looking through this stuff all day yesterday, and every time we put this woman's name in, every time Wani looked through her name, it came back as an Indian name, and it came back with Indian sites that use that name. So I would not just say she's black because we just don't know yet.
Right.
That's all.
All right. Thank you so much, beloved. Yeah, we're still trying to find out. So it's very interesting. What was this? Dr. Ashoka. Dr. Ashoka.
Hello, Happy New Year, Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
all of you.
Yes, indeed. Where you from, Dr. Ashoka?
I am from India,
There you go.
capital of
Yes,
India, Delhi,
from
India.
Delhi, India. There you go. Are you a fan of Vivek Ramaswamy?
Sorry?
Are you a fan of Vivek Ramaswamy?
Yes.
Okay, he don't understand.
I am
He
I am fan of Lalu Yadav. Lalu Yadav, a great politician in India. You know?
okay.
You know? You know Lalu Yadav, you know Lalu Yadav?
What is this man talking about, family?
Oh, he is the greatest poor man of India.
Okay. Are you making some biryani chicken for New Year, sir?
New Year, I celebrate New Year. My family, my friends, I am taking to vodka. I enjoy it.
Okay. All right, brother. Thank you so much. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh Lord. Okay. He's trying to practice his English so when he get that H1, that visa, he can come on over here and start talking. All right, let me get some more people in here. Lord. All right, let's get Raven Ranks. This is Raven Ranks in here. He's a MAGA Republican. All right. Raven Ranks. Mr. Raven, hop in, sir.
How you doing, my man?
I'm good, Raven. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, not too bad.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, just celebrating the new year, seeing how everyone's doing. That's all.
Oh yeah, we're chilling. You're not out for the new year doing your thing?
Just got back, man.
Okay. There it is. What state you in, by the way?
What's that?
What state are you in? You're in Texas?
Florida.
Okay.
Florida.
Florida, Texas. Okay. All right, Raven. Thank you so much. All right, he really okay, thank you. Raven didn't have too much to say. For some reason, he reminded me of this story out from I think it was in Virginia. Y'all saw the story. It was a white supremacist out there in Virginia who had a gang of explosives. Some random white supremacists out there in Virginia had just a whole gang of it. They said it was the most explosives they've ever found in FBI history. Y'all hear that? Yeah, this is in Virginia. This guy just had a bunch of homemade bombs just stockpiled, and he had it in a box in a like a some of it under his bed in a case that said no lives matter. So we already see where his mind is. But yeah, this guy had This guy had just a cache of all types of explosives, pipe bombs, just all types of stuff. Now, the fact that they let him sit up here and accumulate all of that stuff, that's very telling. They'll sit up here before they bust these white supremacists, boy, they got to have a whole damn arsenal that can wipe out the entire East damn coast. Yeah, before they get at them and stop them, they wait for it right before they light the damn wick. So, yeah, what are they planning for? These white supremacists are very paranoid because they know those numbers are dwindling and, they feel white supremacy is coming to an end. So they're going to go out with a bang. So we got to be very careful with these people. We got to keep our eyes and ears open at all times. All right, let's get Ace Yoda in the building. Ace Yoda.
H1 Yoda, H1 Yoda, man. Peace, man. I just wanted to say thank you to Tariq for everything you contribute to the community. You stay representing. I try to stay representing as well. And I want to, I want to land my plane pretty fast. Everybody, I make beats, engineer, writer, singer, songwriter, all
No
that.
doubt.
But I wanted to say, man, thank you for everything you contribute to our community, man. It's very necessary because people are really trying to pull away from what we are doing and what we have done. And I want to say, like, everybody keep y'all head on straight. Everybody keep your eyes, what I'm saying, peeled. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Tariq, man, keep holding it down, bro. We gonna keep supporting you, bro. And I
And
appreciate you. That's all I wanted to say. Thank
thank
you.
you, brother. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Let's get Saint Michael in here.
Hey, how's it going, Flex? I just wanted to wish everybody a happy New Year's. That's it. That's all.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Let's get Average in the building.
Hey, hello everybody. I am from New Delhi. But
He's
hey, happy New Year. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year to everybody. Also, too, I think it would be wonderful if you started this new year with a prayer, man. I think that would be great. Get us off in the spirit of Majara in the right way.
Yes,
I really think that would be great.
yes, indeed. Good idea, man. Thank you so much. Hey, you know what? Let's get the Majara prayer in real fast, guys. Let's do that. Let's get that popping for the new year. Excuse me. Yeah, since the brother reminded me, let's get it in for the new year real quick so we can cleanse the room and get that energy in here. Everybody bow your virtual heads real quick. Most High, creator of all, we honor the Majara spirit within us. Ancestral power flows through our veins, guiding us with wisdom and strength. May we walk with the grace of our ancestors, those who have come before us, and honor their sacrifices. Let the energy of Majara protect us from harm, uplift our spirits, and guide us towards our true purpose with every step. May we embrace the sacred power within, the spirit that has carried us through trials and tribulations. We ask for clarity, strength, and peace as we live with purpose, rooted in our divine heritage. Through the Majara spirit, we are connected, we are whole, we are powerful. And amen, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's get Miss D in the building. Come on, Miss D.
Hey Tariq, happy New Year's to you and the
Happy New
family.
Year to you, beloved. What city are you in again, Miss D?
Houston.
Houston, Texas. So what's on your mind?
hmm I was going to tell you it's that, but average beat me to it. It's that time of the night, and they all drunk, so they gonna be calling.
Oh,
They gonna be calling
oh
in.
God. Oh, that's right. All the white coming from their damn Christmas parties. I mean, from their New Year's parties. They're gonna tell us
Yes,
how they're not racist. Oh God. But thank you.
I
Oh, they're
want.
gonna be like, hey, Tariq, listen, dude. I went to college with a black dude. He's my best bud in college. I don't have a racist bone in my body, dude. Just want us all to be human beings, brother. I love your work, man. One of my coworkers had Hidden Colors, dude. I didn't watch it, but my coworker, he's black and he watched it. And I just want to say, man, we all got to get together, rise above the hate, All right, how you feel about Daniel Penny? Well, he was justified in doing what he had to do. It was self-defense, buddy. Okay, get out of here then. All right, get out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. All right. That's another thing. We got to start shutting the BS down real quick for the new year. We got to start shutting it down very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. This new year, we got to be no nonsense. We ain't playing no games out here. And, this is going to be a hell of a year for our lineage. It's going to be a hell of a year, ladies and gentlemen, because we're already going into the year strong. We got people having hissy fits out here. There's going to be a new presidency. They already acting a damn fool before they can even take office. Oh, it's going to be an interesting new year, ladies and gentlemen. These people are just cutting each other's throat for power. The South Asian tethers are getting G-checked by the far right because they didn't piss them off. Oh, it's about to go crazy. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. As long as we're on code, see, everybody's being chaotic and we are getting on code. You see how the universe is aligning? We're getting on code around our lineage. We're on code more than we've been on code for decades. And that was because of delineation, recognizing the off-code people and behavior among us. Yeah. And we are not going for the okie doke. We're becoming more politically sophisticated. That's a great thing. And, people are going to still have hissy fits throughout the year. Because as we go into our power, people are going to be uncomfortable. We just got to stand on our square.
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at officialfba.com. Get your copy today.